Hey everybody, it's Frank. Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing? Yeah, that's my default welcome message. Anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe if you can. We're like we're a little channel here, so if you can send this out, that'd be great. So hey man, we're coming into the final days of 2024. Going into 2025, I don't really do New Year's resolutions. I mean, I won't say no, but I mean, for the most part, I've done some things where, like, I kind of like, all right, going into the next year, this is what I want to do. And typically, I kind of do that work prior to, like, January 1st. I don't like the, I'll wait till Jan, and then start. Right, and then it's like, all right, within 2 weeks, it's like we forget about it, right? Like that's almost New Year's resolution. But kind of this week, right? I gotta get back to work, and I don't know about you guys. Oh man, I'm feeling anxious. So after this video, I'm gonna go for a walk. Hopefully, calm down. I will calm down from that. It's just I've had all this time off. I'm finally relaxing, right? And it's like, oh, I gotta work on Thursday. So the good news is like those first couple days you come back to work. It's hard to call it work, but it's like you're trying to catch up. Like, all right, what was the stuff we near the end of the year we didn't do? At least from a work perspective, right? But I also kind of do that for my personal life. So it's like, all right, like we'll kind of go. Sorry for that stumble there. Yeah, we gotta get back into doing more videos, but I'm trying to provide a valuable service here. So if you guys have ideas or at least things you want me to talk about, please put it in the comments. Send me an email. Make smoke signals or something like that. But looking at the market, because I'm always like, all right, what we'll still call this planning ahead. I don't call it resolutions, but kind of like, all right, let's plan what we kind of want to do. We reassess. Maybe it's what we'll call this reassessment time, right? Reflection, right? I always think that's good. And again, I don't formalize everything, right? I'm more of an intuitive person, but so I'm trying to work on that. Try to like finalize things. But anyway, yeah, so we gotta start getting prepared, right? I gotta get my, not only mentally but physically, right? Like, all right, I gotta make sure I got my lunches ready to go. Let's get back into, what do you want to talk about, right? Like, is it the rat, the little mouse on the wheel? He's like, he's going faster, 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 and he's like going nowhere, right? Like, I don't know, maybe that's how our lives are, so to some degree, right? We don't want to just say that we're doing nothing even though we're doing everything. But yeah, so the market, yeah, you guys looking, I don't want to say this is kind of expected, right? Like, we didn't get the Santa Claus rally, what they call it, right? And if you ask me, the market's been overvalued it doesn't matter. The market could tank 20% over a month, and I'd say, yeah, it's still over, right? Who knows what's going on from any perspective, right? But I'll say it's a pan sell off right now. It looks like I call it pan sell. I got that from Greg Manarino. If you're out there, Greg, hey, how you doing? All right, he's got his thing, right? But I don't want to say this looks like he calls it like a flight to safety. The dollar's relative strength has gone up a little bit, and the 10-year yield kind of went down. So, but gold and silver selling off, so it's not exactly a safety play. But then again, I think it's people need cash, right? Like the big boys, right? The corporations and whatnot, they need money, and it kind of makes sense, right? Like the end of the year, right? You got you're gonna have to like get certain things on your books, right? So you got 2 days, right? You got today, tomorrow, right? So yeah, I don't think it's nothing major. Like I said, it's pretty, it's to be, I think, to be expected to be anything, right? Like it kind of, you get a Santa Claus rally, but I call it the New Year's resolution phase where that this week is gonna be I'll say a down week, but other than that, right? Am I changing any of my my strategies for today? No, I really didn't pick up anything. I really didn't buy any gold or silver here today. I have my automated buying procedure that I have on my my Coinbase exchange, so I have it on a daily basis. So I was tempted to add a little bit more position, but Economic Ninja, if you're out there, you're right. He's been saying, hey, there's probably going to be a sell-off, and hey, if this next month or two, right, it'll just slowly drift down a little bit. Well, I'm adding, right? It's doing its thing, so I don't have to consciously do it. So, hey, from that perspective, I think it's a good strategy, right? Like I can just let it do, and I don't have to do anything, right? So I haven't been able to really make much of a profit, right? So I'm not looking to sell. I'm looking to accumulate. So we'll just slowly add these positions. So we'll let it kind of go on autopilot here. But outside of that, yeah, do you guys do New Year's resolutions? Like I said, I had some things that I wanted to do for next year, and I already kind of preemptively do it. So call me early, right? But and I tend to stick to my stuff. When I do something, I'm like, all right, I kind of want to continue to do it. So, let me know. What do you guys do? You guys do anything like, hey, like, let's look forward to it, or is it just like, oh, I don't want to think about it? Like, I would just wait till 2025 come and go into it. But I never did resolutions. It's just too much. Like, I don't want to say it's too cliche, right? Like everybody's doing it, right? At least back in the day, I guess when you used. I don't know if it's still a thing. Like I said, I don't know what's what the current zeitgeist is out there, but it's just funny, right? Because maybe I'm gonna get back into the weights because I haven't done it in a couple of weeks, but I'm still I don't know what it is. I'm still feeling a little. It's probably just old age, I call it. My muscles might be a little weak here, but I was always kind of working out, right? I'm always doing, walking and stuff like that. So whatever, right? I'm not going to be like, super Arnold Schwarzenegger type, but we'll get back into some of that stuff here. But outside of that, I got a lot of other plans to do project wise. I don't know what to tackle on first, but it's coming up winter wise, right? So there's going to be a lot of stuff that I do inside. So, I got my video games. I got too many, I got a couple of those, and it's like, all right, I got to play a couple. I played really one, Stellaris the most, but, there's too many things to do, not enough time to do it. And like I said, like I wasn't even like crazy busy, meaning like doing things, right? And then, hey, here it is, coming into the end, right? We'll see how January, we'll see what happens, when Trump gets inaugurated, or I don't know. I don't want to say if. It's more of a win, right? And then all the bad news is probably going to happen, right? So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I hope I'll still have a job for this year. I'm pretty sure I'm good until February, and then there's talk about March, and I don't know. So yeah, we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing, right? I encourage you to do that, right? If you got New Year's resolutions, put it down in the comments. Say what it is. If you want an accountability partner, hey, I'll be like, hey man, you've been doing this stuff, right? Outside of that, guys, I'll see you tomorrow, and see you soon. All right, bye now.